Jeffrey Preston Bezos, born January 12, 1964, is an American businessman best known as the founder, executive chairman, and former president and CEO of Amazon, the world's largest e-commerce and cloud computing company. He is the second wealthiest person in the world, with a net worth of $251 billion as of December 17, 2024, according to Forbes and Bloomberg Billionaires Index. He was the wealthiest person from 2017 to 2021, according to both the Bloomberg Billionaires Index and Forbes. Due to his wealth and extensive influence over media, industry, and government policy, Bezos has sometimes been described as an oligarch. Bezos was born in Albuquerque and raised in Houston and Miami. He graduated from Princeton University in 1986 with degrees in electrical engineering and computer science. He worked on Wall Street in a variety of related fields from 1986 to early 1994. Bezos founded Amazon in mid-1994 on a road trip from New York City to Seattle. The company began as an online bookstore and has since expanded to a variety of other e-commerce products and services, including video and audio streaming, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence. It is the world's largest online sales company, the largest internet company by revenue, and the largest provider of virtual assistants and cloud infrastructure services through its Amazon Web Services branch. The first centibillionaire on the Forbes Real-Time Billionaires Index, and the second ever to have eclipsed the feat since Bill Gates in 1999, Bezos was named the richest man in modern history after his net worth increased to $150 billion in July 2018. In August 2020, according to Forbes, he had a net worth exceeding $200 billion. On July 5, 2021, Bezos stepped down as the CEO and president of Amazon and took over the role of executive chairman. Amazon Web Services CEO Andy Jassy succeeded Bezos as the CEO and president of Amazon. After Bezos graduated from college in 1986, he was offered jobs at Intel, Bell Labs, and Anderson Consulting, among others. He first worked at Fitel, a fintech telecommunications startup, where he was tasked with building a network for international trade. Bezos was promoted to head of development and director of customer service thereafter. He transitioned into the banking industry when he became a product manager at Bankers Trust from 1988 to 1990. He then joined D.E. Shaw & Co., a newly created hedge fund with a strong emphasis on mathematical modeling from 1990 until 1994. Bezos became D.E. Shaw's fourth senior vice president by age 30. In spring 1994, Bezos read that web usage was growing at a rate of 2,300% a year and eventually decided to establish an online bookstore. He and his then-wife, Mackenzie Scott, left their jobs at D.E. Shaw and founded Amazon in a rented garage in Bellevue, Washington, on July 5, 1994, after writing its business plan on a cross-country drive from New York City to Seattle. With Bezos at the helm and Scott taking an integral role in its operation, writing checks, keeping track of the books, and negotiating the company's first freight contracts. The foundation was laid for this garage-run operation to grow exponentially. Prior to settling in Seattle, Bezos had investigated setting up his company at an Indian reservation near San Francisco in order to avoid paying taxes. Bezos initially named his new company Cadabra, but later changed the name to Amazon after the Amazon River in South America, in part because the name begins with the letter A, which is at the beginning of the alphabet. At the time, website listings were alphabetized, so a name starting with A would appear sooner when customers conducted online searches. In addition, he regarded Amazon, the name of the world's largest river, as fitting for what he hoped would become the world's largest online bookstore. He accepted an estimated $300,000 from his parents as an investment in Amazon. He warned many early investors that there was a 70% chance that Amazon would fail or go bankrupt. Although Amazon was originally an online bookstore, Bezos had always planned to expand to other products. 3 years after Bezos founded Amazon, he took it public with an initial public offering, IPO. In response to critical reports from Fortune and Barron's, Bezos maintained that the growth of the internet would overtake competition from larger book retailers such as Borders and Barnes & Noble. In March 2018, Bezos dispatched Amit Agarwal, Amazon's global senior vice president, to India with $5.5 billion to localize operations throughout the company's supply chain routes. Later in the month, US President Donald Trump accused Amazon and Bezos specifically of sales tax avoidance, misusing postal routes, and anti-competitive business practices. Amazon's share price fell by 9% in response to the president's negative comments. This reduced Bezos's personal wealth by $10.7 billion a day. Weeks later, Bezos recouped his losses when academic reports out of Stanford University indicated that Trump could do little to regulate Amazon in any meaningful way. During July 2018, a number of members of the U.S. In 1997, Amazon went public, raising $54 million. While many doubted the sustainability of its business model, Bezos's relentless innovation proved critics wrong. Today, Amazon operates in over 200 countries and generates billions in revenue annually. In 1999, Bezos received his first major award when Time named him Person of the Year. In 2008, he was selected by U.S. News & World Report as one of America's best leaders. Bezos was awarded an honorary doctorate in science and technology from Carnegie Mellon University in 2008. In 2011, The Economist gave Bezos and Greg Zare an Innovation Award for the Amazon Kindle. In 2012, Bezos was named Business Person of the Year by Fortune. He is also a member of the Bilderberg Group and attended the 2011 Bilderberg Conference in St. Moritz, Switzerland, and the 2013 conference in Watford, Hertfordshire, England. He was a member of the Executive Committee of the Business Council for 2011 and 2012, and appointed as chairman of the organization in 2014. Between 2014 and 2018, he was ranked the best-performing CEO in the world by Harvard Business Review. He has also figured in Fortune's list of 50 great leaders of the world for 3 straight years, topping the list in 2015. In September 2016, Bezos received a $250,000 prize for winning the Heinlein Prize for Advances in Space Commercialization, which he donated to the Students for the Exploration and Development of Space. In February 2018, Bezos was elected to the National Academy of Engineering for leadership and innovation in space exploration, autonomous systems, and building a commercial pathway for human spaceflight. Bezos used what he called a regret minimization framework while working at D.E. Shaw, and again during the early years of Amazon. He described this life philosophy by stating, "When I'm 80, am I going to regret leaving Wall Street? No. Will I regret missing the beginning of the internet? Yes." During the 1990s and early 2000s at Amazon, he was characterized as trying to quantify all aspects of running the company, often listing employees on spreadsheets and basing executive decisions on data. To push Amazon forward, Bezos developed the mantra, "Get big fast," establishing the company's need to scale its operations to produce market dominance. He favored diverting Amazon profits back into the company in lieu of allocating it amongst shareholders in the form of dividends. Bezos is known for his data-driven decision-making, customer obsession, and willingness to take risks. His leadership principles, such as think big, invent and simplify, and customer obsession, have become the foundation of Amazon's success. According to Forbes, Bezos was the second wealthiest person in America and the third wealthiest person in the world in 2023. Bezos is the second wealthiest person in the world according to Bloomberg Billionaires Index. His net worth is about $197 billion as of February 2024.